production and how every person matters.
Opening night means I can do anything I put my mind and heart to.
I've experienced many opening nights, and the spark never dies out.
The nerves of opening night bond the cast together.
On opening night, the audience finally gets to see everything we spent hours working on. So, on with opening night! Another call back to home at last. Will make your future forget your past. Another day where the ulcers grow. Another opening of another show. 4 days you rehearse and rehearse. 3 days and it couldn't be worse. One day will it ever be right? Then out of the hat gets happy first night. The overture is about to start. You cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. Another opening of another show. Overture is about to start. You cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. Another opening, just another opening of another show.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Providence Performing Arts Center, Chair Joe Walsh and President Lynn Singleton, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the Providence Performing Arts Center and the opening night of Next Stop Broadway. This storied theater has hosted countless artists and performers, and it is no greater honor for us than to host your cast members and to be part of seeing their magic performed on our stage. My name is Ricky Gresh, and it's my privilege to be the company manager for the magical cast of 2023 Next Stop Broadway. Here at PPAC, driven by the vision of our board of directors, we know the power of theater to transform lives. Young artists who are touched by the magic of the stage experience powerful impacts on academic achievement, engagement, confidence, and self-esteem. Next Stop Broadway is an authentic experience of the Broadway stage, crafted on the principles of creativity, collaboration, and inclusion, led by a dedicated and talented team of Broadway professionals committed to bringing the magic of theater to future generations. This week, we've all felt the magic permeate these walls. You've felt it when they come home, and your kids have lived it. They formed and strengthened friendships, challenged themselves and one another, and committed to collective success. To witness this week is to witness the magic of transformation. Whether this is your first time at PPAC, your 10th time, or your 100th time, we want you to come back and keep coming back. On the back of your program, there's information about our upcoming 2023-24 Broadway series, including our special family nights, and there's additional information about our other outreach and engagement programs, just like Next Stop Broadway, that bring the power of the stage and the magic of the arts to youth, families, and schools. Now, we invite you to travel with us back to the golden age of Broadway, and to bring us there from the Broadway productions of City of Angels and Me and My Girl, and the original Broadway cast of 42nd Street, the writer, producer, and director of Next Stop Broadway, Tony Parisi.
It is so great to be back on stage at PPAC. It's amazing every time I'm up on the stage. I don't know, I wish you could all see the view from here. It's fantastic, and you should be so proud that this building is alive and well and serving the arts communities. Thank you, PPAC, for having us. I want to welcome parents, family, and friends. You're in for a treat that you're not going to believe. On Monday morning, count the days, 4 days, Monday morning, 100 cast members met for the very first time, and they're going to show you what they accomplished in that short amount of time. But before we begin, a little housekeeping. I want to ask you to take your cell phones out and make sure they are off so they don't ring during the show. Turn the flash off if you're going to use them. We do have a professional videographer and photographer. If you're going to use them, though, please take the flash off. And if any of you still have pagers and beepers, turn those off too. I did hear a future cast member out there with quite a wonderful singing voice. If they get a little too obnoxious, enthusiastic, you know what to do with them as well. Okay, so our cast has been working on 2 mini musicals from the classic canon of Broadway, and they've also been working on box office previews and mixed up musicals, which we're going to get to right now. Mixed up musicals is a chance for our cast to work in smaller groups and to challenge their own creativity and put together 2.5-minute mini musicals. This year, because we're saluting Rodgers and Hart, we took a Rodgers and Hammerstein show, Sound of Music, and we came up with the Sound of Music Challenge. I know you're all familiar with the Sound of Music. So what the challenge was is 4 groups picked 4 modern Broadway shows, and this was their chance to do something modern, because we are all about the classics. But they had to mash it up with the Sound of Music, and they directed them, they wrote them, they choreographed them themselves, and they're starring in them. And to introduce the 4 mixed up musicals to you is Gia Rose Henry.
In our first mixed up musical, the Von Trapps find themselves in the world of Aladdin. It's called The Sound of Aladdin's Music.
Someplace in a country of hills and in another kingdom, Agrabah, lived a captain with his 4 children and a street rat, both of whom were diamonds in the rough.
The children were not very good listeners.
This is the last time you kids act out. Something needs to change.
Father sent out for solution. He stumbled upon a lad in the town.
So you want me to find the lamp? Here's something for you, but only if you get that lamp from my family and me.
Meanwhile, the children were out to stop their father.
I hear Father's fetching us a lamp to control us.
Ahead of our father, one step ahead of his plans. He wants to keep us contained instead. This is awkward.
What are you doing here?
We're here to get the lamp. We must stop our father from getting us a controlling babysitter.
Well, I already have the lamp.
Man, it is uncomfortable in there.
Aren't you supposed to be blue?
Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. Do, re, mi. Who is she? Mr. Aladdin, sir, and all you kids I see. I'll help you out, so please don't pout. You ain't never had a friend like me.
She granted them both a wish since they both opened the lamp.
Fine, I'll teach you how to sing to get your girl. But you kids, your father is only trying to help.
Aladdin gets his wish and pursues.
Jasmine? Aladdin?
Meanwhile,
You must apologize to your father. He means best.
Father, we're sorry.
And we want to make it up to you with the song Maria taught us. Our next mixed-up musical is The Sound of Music mixed with Mamma Mia. It's called Mamma Music.
Can you get these to them before the ball tonight?
Anything for you?
Who are those letters for? Oh my god, guys, you won't believe this! I just sent those letters to two women who might be mom. I found Dad's old diary and listen to this. Honey, honey, how she thrills me. Honey, honey. Honey, honey, nearly kills me. Honey, honey. I heard her she's a love machine. Make me crazy. Whistle noises. The ball is starting. Make sure you're on your best behavior.
Yes, sir. The party has started.
Period.
Donna, why are you here? Liesl sent me a letter that said I could be her potential mom.
She did?
Yeah.
Where's the music up in this place, sir, Captain? We haven't listened to music since Donna left.
Okay, George. We can change that.
Maria, why are you here?
Liesl sent me a letter.
I should... No, don't. I'm not courtesy.
George, look at the kids dancing. Isn't this so beautiful?
It is beautiful.
The end!
Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew Whitman. I have had the immense pleasure of being the leading player for the Purple Group this past week. The first of their Sound of Music Challenge musicals is the musical Legally Blonde, and this is The Sound of Blonde.
Now, Elle Woods isn't Maria Von Trapp, but I'm sure she'll make a great governess.
No way. She's a Dulles sorority sister, and her only degree is in fashion merchant.
Well, let's see how she does with 7 children.
Hello, children.
Good day, Miss Woods. Good luck, and remember, no shenanigans.
Okay, wait. Maria told me your names. Louis? Marty? Just tell me. Lisa.
Sweeter.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigida. Martha. Gretel. Well, it's very nice to meet you all. Oh my god, why are you all wearing the same thing? Is that a problem? Yes, it's a huge problem. And not only are you wearing the same thing, but you're in the dullest colors.
Well, what do you suggest?
Makeovers. When I do makeovers, I simply remember my favorite things. So,
Here are a few of my favorite things.
I don't need this. I am 16, going on 17, and more importantly, I don't need a governess. I have a boyfriend. He takes care of me.
Hi, I'm Rolf. Good afternoon, Liesel. I'm sorry, but I'm breaking up with you. You're way too young for me. I need some more serious than you. I'm leaving and going to law school. See you. It's okay, Liesel. You don't need him. You're strong and independent, and with this new makeover, you're so much better than before. So, children, how do you like your new lips?
I love it.
They're amazing. So pretty.
They are all so different.
I'm loving all the paints. Oh my God, you guys. Love has helped me find it right.
No, she's not our governess. She is surely qualified. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God.
Sorry, I think I forgot mine. Oh my God! Do you like her new look? Is this the new Liesel? You know, I've been thinking, and let's get back together. Who needs law school? No. Please! I don't need a man like you in my life. Since you've left me, I'm so much better than before. But not under my jurisdiction. Okay, children, time for ride.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, goodbye.
Oh, how fun. The second group of purples got the musical Little Shop of Horrors. So this is The Taste of Music.
Hello, are you the nun who was sent here to be our new governess?
Yes, my name is Maria. And what a big house.
It's a villa. I'm Captain Von Trapp. Come in.
And what a strange and interesting plan.
These are my children.
Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa,
Kurt, Brigida, Marta, Gretel. Hello.
There is no singing in this house ever.
But I love to sing.
Gasp.
but we don't even know how to sing.
I'll teach you.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Feed me. Feed me more.
talk? But it's a plant, an inanimate object.
Do I look inanimate to you, punk? I said be, sing.
A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So,
Oh, look, it grew even bigger from our singing.
so let's keep singing. I was a lonely couple, play on the lake. I was a voice of a lonely couple, play.
Ooh, it got even bigger. Ow! I hurt my finger and it's bleeding. A plant that likes music and blood? What happens if I don't? Well, we can't have this bloodthirsty plant in this house. This big, big house.
It's a villa from like Maria. But you're right, we should probably call the plant shop and have them take it back. You ready? Who are you? I'm Seymour.
Not Audrey. From Skid Row Florist.
There's a Skid Row in Austria?
We're here to take back the man-eating plant.
We never said it was man-eating.
We only said it was bloodthirsty.
Wait, did you both know about this? Well, we had to get rid of it.
Or we wouldn't have survived like we did in the movie.
Wink!
I've just received a telegram from the Nazis ordering me to report to the German naval base to join them.
How do we solve the problem like the Nazis?
What if we feed the Nazis to this music-loving, bloodthirsty, man-eating plant?
Can it do that?
If I can talk and I can enjoy the sound of music, who's to say I can't do anything I want?
Oh, Father, this will solve everything, including World War II.
Well, since they lied to us, why don't we start with these two?
What's happening?
Group hug!
Who's your daddy?
Big house of horrors, big house of terrors, big house of music. Oh, 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 oh,
I hope that curtain doesn't hit me. Woo! All right, how fun was that? Yeah. New York kids are so fun and creative and smart. I've had a great time getting to know them this week. But now we're going to go on to our first musical presentation. And as I told you before, we are all about teaching a new generation about the golden age of Broadway. And it's amazing to me, and I'm so proud that they take to the material so well. That for them, it's totally cool. They've never heard these songs before, and they think they're catchy, and they just love singing them and learning about them. So it's great, because current Broadway shows like Hamilton, and Lin-Manuel has told me personally that if it wasn't for the golden age of Broadway, Hamilton would not be in existence, because he took a little bit from Bye Bye Birdie, a little bit from King and I, a little bit from Carousel, and he made his own soliloquy. And that's how Hamilton got put together, with the structure and the ideas behind the crafting of the old musicals. So that's why I'm learning. And you know, they know the modern musicals, so we're about education as well. And that's a big thing for me, and I'm proud that they take to it. So this summer we are focusing on composer Richard Rogers and lyricist, librettist Lorenz Hart, or Larry Hart. Any Rogers and Hart fans out there? Well, if you know anything about Broadway, you know Rodgers and Hammerstein. And before Rodgers and Hammerstein was the team of Rogers and Hart. So to close Act 1, we're going to have a 10-minute intermission after this presentation. We present selections from Rodgers and Hart's 1937 hit, Babes in Arms.
They'll be in Trenton by 2.
I didn't think they could make the bus. I had to sit on their trunks to get its clothes.
Well, they're going to be on tour for the whole summer.
I asked if I could go with them, but they said nothing doing.
It's outrageous leaving us here like this.
Val, what's it like having parents in the vaudeville?
Well, you get left behind a lot, but one day I'll make it on the circuit with them, and I'll finally get to see my name in lights. Valentine Lamar.
Until then, if you want to see your name in lights, change it to exit. How exciting it must be traveling from town to town.
The Orpheum Circuit,
Doing 2 shows a day.
They're not working for Orpheum. They're on the Keith Circuit.
It's 2 a day for Keith and 3 a day for Love. Contagious places for a day beside the summer show. But you're our favorite audience, no matter where we go. It's 2 a day for Keith and 3 a day for Love.
how do you kill a bad vaudeville act?
Get the jugglers!
It's 2 a day for Keith and 3 a day for Love. For Sally 1 plus 5 a day for half as much as dough. We never will forget folks right here in Kokomo. It's 2 a day for Keith and 3 a day for Love.
What are 2 things holding me back from being a dancer?
What?
My feet!
Never will forget you folks right here in Kokomo.
With
2 a day for Keith and 3 a day for Love.
Excuse me, could you help me?
Sure. What's the matter?
My car stalled down the street.
What happened?
I ran out of gas, and I need $1.
Well, this is embarrassing. You see, our folks are vaudeville actors.
Vaudeville actors! Well, from California.
California? That's an awful long way all by yourself.
Oh, I can take care of myself. In 3,000 miles, you need some pretty tough characters.
Valentine Lamar, but you can call me that.
And he's quite a character.
Wilhelmina Smith. Billy to you.
Billy, I have the strangest feeling that I know you. It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you are smiling, you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happened for the first time seem to be happening again.
Sheriff wants to talk to you.
But what did I do?
It's not what you did. It's what you're going to do. What we're all going to do. What are you talking
Billy!
about?
I guess I better see about this.
You run along. I can make myself at home for a while. I'll be here when you get back.
And so it seems that we have met before, and laughed before, and laughed before, but who knows where or when.
Do you know a place where I could freshen up and find a bite to eat? Why, sure. My folks own the coffee shop in town.
Oh, that would be wonderful. My name's Billy, and I've been traveling for days.
Billy, is that your car I started on the way? Did you drive all the way from California?
I'm afraid so. My car and I both need a bit of fuel.
What were you doing in California?
Were you in the pictures? I had a small part. In Camille.
Did you meet Robert Taylor?
Oh, yes, and we were getting along beautifully until Garbo put her foot down.
Did you have one of those Hollywood romances?
I had a go, but that's all over now.
Do you miss him?
Not exactly. But I do miss being in love.
I've never been in love. What's it like?
Not at all what you think. You don't know that I felt good when we up and parted. You don't know I knocked on wood, gladly broken hearted. Worrying through, I sleep all night. Appetite now restored. You don't know how much I'm bored.
The sleepless nights, the daily fights, the quick toboggan when you reach the heights. I miss the kisses and I miss the bites. I wish I were in love again. The broken dates, the endless waits, the lovely loving and the hateful hates, the conversation with my flying place. I wish I were in love again. No more pain, no more strain. Now I'm sane 'cause I
trying to make us all work on some farm for the summer.
He wants us to leave right away.
Not me. I have a right to do what I please.
Maybe once you're 21 you do, but not until then.
He says children of vaudeville actors will turn out to be bums if not properly taken care of.
What exactly does that mean?
He thinks we can't live on our own without money.
My folks will send us money.
We're not paupers. My folks own the Roan home and the big field next to it, too. Wait, why did your man ever buy that field anyway? He had an inside tip. The city wanted it to build an airport on. And what happened? That fell through, but then they were going to use it from municipal garbage dump. And then what happened after that? That fell through. What a shame. I guess life on a farm might not be so bad.
And it's only until our parents come back.
Just where is this farm?
Way out west. Somewhere in New Jersey.
I've never been farther west than Manhattan.
California.
The pictures and I didn't really get along.
Nonsense. I know a star when I see one.
That's too nice.
Wait a minute. Everybody. I just got the most wonderful idea.
What is that?
We can raise all the money we need by putting on a show.
What kind of show?
A folly. Now, I've started to put together a few routines, and with Billy's Hollywood experience, she'll be a great box office draw.
Just might be crazy enough to work.
And
I'll do anything now for that stinking farm.
Now I think I can convince the sheriff to give us a week before he ships us out.
Do you really think we can get a show together in a week? Of course we can! Kids can do anything!
Now we better get started right away. Let's split into groups and start rehearsing. Let's go.
Billy, do you have any ideas?
Well, there is a story song. It's about a boy who could only sing one note.
One note? Must be a short story. What's the boy's name?
Johnny. And his one note was the loudest that anyone in the world had ever heard.
Tell us more.
Johnny could only sing one note, and the note he sang was this.
Poor Johnny, one note, sang out with gusto and just overlorded the place. Poor Johnny, one note, yelled willy-nilly until he was blue in the face. For holding one note was his ace. Couldn't hear the brass, couldn't hear the drums. He was in a class, lines up by gum. Poor Johnny, one note, got an idea, indeed a great chance to be great. He took his one note, how like the north wind brought forth wind that made critics rave. While their leaves were brown in his grave, couldn't hear the flute or the big trombone. Everyone was mute. John stood alone. Cats and dogs stopped yapping, lions in the zoo all were jealous of Johnny's big trip. Thunderclaps stopped clapping, traffic seasons roar, and they tell us Niagara stood still. Train whistles, boat whistles, steam whistles, pop whistles, all whistle bound to his bill. Sing Johnny, sing Johnny, sing Johnny, sing Johnny, sing Johnny, sing Johnny, sing. For Johnny, one note, sang out with gusto and just overwhelmed all the crowd. So sing Johnny, one note out loud. Sing Johnny, one note. Sing Johnny, one note out loud.
Billy, I hope you're not too sore at me for recruiting you.
It was a bit presumptuous, but I need the job. I don't know if we'll be ready in a week.
We open 1 week from today. Peter's rehearsing a red ballet called Sweetheart of the Soviet. Oh, and wait till you see Baby Rose's number. And the De Quincy brothers are gonna knock 'em dead with a tap dance to Light on Our Feet. I'm going to prove to you that I'm no dope. For my name's not Valentine Lamar. Now I gotta get the flyers made.
Smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable and photographical, yet you're my favorite word of art. Is
It's official! Now I've just got to get these posted all over town.
You gave me top billing.
Alphabetical. By first name.
The Seaport Long Island Follies at the Old Red Barn.
Long Island's newest summer theater.
General admission, $1. How many people do you think we can get in the bar? I'd say 50.
Max, what do you figure the budget to be?
Well, with advertising, shoes, wigs, and lighting equipment, it comes to a grand total of $42.76.
One self-performance, and we can make a profit.
And the sheriff thinks we can't take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll show him.
They call us babes in arms, but we are babes in armor. They laugh at babes in arms, but we'll be laughing far more. On city streets and farms, there'll be a rising war cry. Youth will arrive, let them know you're alive, making your they call us babes in arms. They think they must direct us, but if we're babes in arms, we'll make them all respect us. What have we got our arms? What have we got our sight for? When our day is done, there's a place in the sun we must fight for. So babes in arms to arms. They call us babes in arms. They give our babes in armor. They laugh at babes in arms. But we'll be laughing far more. On city streets and farms, there'll be a rising war cry. Youth will arrive, let them know you're alive, making your right. They call us babes in arms. They think they must direct us, but if we're babes in arms, we'll make them all respect us. What have we got our arms? What have we got our sight for? When our day is done, there's a place in the sun we must fight for. So babes in arms to
Welcome back. I am Elena Holder, and I hope that we all enjoyed Act 1 and that we are ready for Act 2. We are going to begin with what we call box office previews. Marketing is a big part of show business, after all. If the general public doesn't know about the shows, they simply will not buy the tickets. To teach our cast about this aspect of the business side of show business, we selected 4 shows from the artist series of the upcoming season and had our cast create commercials for them. The first show is Funny Girl, and here is the first half of our yellow group.
Coming to PPAC, Funny Girl, the world-renowned musical about a woman named Fanny Rice. But she's one of the world's biggest stars, but she wasn't always a superstar. Next! finally got a small part in the show. We have nobody to play this part! You! Me? Did you say? Yeah? You're hired! After that, Fanny was in a ton of shows. And then one day, after one, a man, I have to say, slightly strange, came to see her out.
Who are you?
I'm Nick Arnstein, hun.
Well, did she know that Nick Arnstein would change her life? Freeze! Bonnie Drone coming to PPAC September 9th to 16th.
The second musical is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the musical. Let's see how they do.
There's news in Whoville!
Don't get too excited. It's the Grinch.
Here in Whoville, we like to be happy and have fun. And the Grinch? Well, he can get in the way of that. Isn't that right, Max?
Woof, no kidding. I'll say he's mean, evil, smells bad. Okay, Cindy Lou, that's enough. But I think there's no hope for our scary green friend who lives on the mountain. So come and see. Come see the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, November 28th to December 3rd here at For tickets, visit ppacalright.org. I know you can do it.
Now with all that being said, hit it!
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cat, you're as charming as a eel, Mr. Grinch.
You're a bad banana with a
Greasy hot heel. You're bottom one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wagging skunk. Your horn is full of unwashed socks, your soul is full of gum, Mr. Grinch.
3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote,
Sick, son.
Hello, everybody. My name is Albert Nelthrop, and I had the pleasure of working with the Blue Group this week. So for our third box office preview, we present Mrs. Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire is a musical comedy about a divorced father who disguised himself as a nanny named Mrs. Doubtfire to spend more time with his children.
Through a series of comedic and touching moments, this musical shows how far parents will go to see their children.
Wait, but if it's a comedy, shouldn't it be funny?
If you doubt Mrs. Doubtfire is funny, just wait.
I'm ready. Mrs. Doubtfire, are you cooking again? Mom, tell me she's not cooking again.
She still was better than last time.
Go ahead.
This is so good. Great. Just stop being rude, Chris. Come on. Thank you, Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, they have no respect for their elders.
Hi, Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello, little ones. Here you go. Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm so good. How are you?
Dad, are you kidding me? I'm so sorry. You pretended to be a nanny so that you could see
singing. There's also singing and dancing. There's also singing and dancing with random household objects.
Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady.
Yes, the dude in fact does look like a lady. Anyways, Mrs. Doubtfire, coming through this October 17th through the 22nd.
Don't miss it.
Remember, the key to a solid marriage is laughter.
All right, and now for our final box office preview, we give you Frozen.
I'm free.
Wait! Let's save that for the show. Our story begins like many, building a snowman.
Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. Go away, Anna. Okay.
This isn't a stay away from each other for years. On 2 Elsa's coronation day, the day that chaos broke out, and Anna had to go on an adventure to find her sister.
She made many friends along the way.
Like me, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs and summer.
I'm Kristoff. This is my ranger Sven, and he's way better than actual people.
He's a bit of a fixer-upper, if you know what I mean.
I met many friends on my journey, while making a few enemies too.
Your Highness, we have to continue the show.
I still have to find my sister.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Don't you have a story to tell?
I think we all have to tell it, actually.
Then shall we continue, Highness?
Come see us tell our story of love.
Affection!
And family.
I didn't know they did that anymore.
Who knew we owned 1,000 salad plates? We'd have room with empty halls.
I have a ballroom with no walls.
Finally, they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real-life people.
It'll be totally strange.
But why am I so ready for this change?
'Cause for the first time in forever,
Music there'll be lights.
for the first time in forever,
I'll be dancing through the night.
Don't know if I'm a lady or a gas.
But I'm somewhere in that zone.
'cause for the first time in forever,
Come see Frozen. Buy your tickets now. Late 2024. Don't miss out. Got your tickets. I'm watching you. Buy them now.
I won't be alone.
All right, I'm just curious, how many of you are PPAC subscribers already? Okay, now after seeing those box office previews, how many of you are going to be subscribers? You hear that, kids? Thank you. All right. If you missed what the other shows, there are brochures out front, and I'll just take you through it quickly. So coming to PPAC is Funny Girl, and the very first national tour is starting here. So this is the first place it's going to be. Funny Girl, Mrs. Doubtfire, Moulin Rouge, Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, Frozen, and Company. encore series will be Book of Mormon, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which will be our cast reunion show. We're going to take the kids to see How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Ain't Too Proud. So not a bad season, I'd say. All right, let's get back to the golden age of Broadway with a show that was the first musical ever that was based on a Shakespeare play. And The Comedy of Errors was the play. The musical is set in ancient Greece. It opened in 1938, and this is Rodgers and Hart's The Boys from Syracuse.
Two sets of twins.
If it's good enough for Shakespeare, it's good enough for us. It begins, like any good musical comedy should, with an execution.
Hurrah, hurrah, there'll be an execution. It serves him right. The law makes retributions. There's going to be a killing. Hurrah, hurrah, it serves him right. Hurrah, hurrah, what did he do? He came from Syracuse.
Sundown!
Give him the axe, the axe, the axe. Give him the axe, the axe.
Why did he come here? He had twins.
He had twins who looked alike. Couldn't tell one from the other. They had two slaves who looked alike. Couldn't tell one from his brother. Shucks, for the ship was torn asunder. Just like that, just like that, just like that. See, one young twin went down with him. One went swimming with his mother. They were parted by the sea. Man and wife and slave and brother. None of one remaining great boy. Searching with his slave boy, having lost his sons and wife too, he would gladly lose his life too. Just like that, just like that, he is glad to die. Hurrah, hurrah, there'll be an execution. It serves him right. The law makes retributions. There's going to be a killing. Hurrah, hurrah, what did he do? He came from Syracuse. Yes, 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 yes,
Antipholus? Is that you? Yes, I am Antipholus, but how do you know me?
Antipholus, you are the husband of Adriana of Ephesus.
I do not know of whom you speak. Furthermore, I am unmarried.
Perhaps, dear Antipholus, you've been away for so long, you've forgotten.
I've often wished to forget my betrothed,
I am Antipholus of Syracuse. For 7 years, I have been searching for my brother, and poor little Dromio's brother.
Who is Dromio?
My brother's keeper.
You must leave the city immediately.
Hey? But I just got here.
You are a Syracusean. You'll be condemned to death.
You will need to take cover in the house of Adriana.
In the meantime, if anyone asks, tell them you don't speak the language.
Yeah, tell him it's all Greek to you.
Very well, away I go.
Good afternoon, fellow muses of Ephesus. Today we gather in a sewing circle to complete our tapestry pieces.
Luciana, do we muses ever get a day off?
Yeah, the first day of the week, it's painting.
The second day is dance.
Pottery takes day 3 and 4.
And on day 5, we pose for the sculptors.
Today it's sewing, which only leaves tomorrow for washing the clothes.
You are contributing to our art and culture. Just think how future generations will view your work.
There won't be any future generations if we don't have time for romance.
The last time I went on a date, the forum was a too-long.
Romance is very overrated, and I've sworn off.
Falling in love with love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing the fool. Caring too much is such a juvenile fantasy. Learning to trust is just for children in school. I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I was unwise with eyes unable to see. I fell in love with love everlasting. But love fell out with me.
To save yourself some tears, find joy in your work. Remember, laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you ruin your makeup.
Oh, it must be tragic when a romance ends.
Yes, but there's nothing better than finding a true love. I have always imagined my true love ever since I was very young.
Me too. Strong and handsome.
Tall, with curly hair.
I will know him the minute I see him.
Not so fast. You'll know him when your heart skips a beat.
Mother told me there's no use asking why. He loves she and she loves he. The heart is quicker than the eye. Mother warned me that fair play doesn't apply. Turn your back and love goes back. The heart is quicker than the eye. Love can kill you off, baby, faster than
returned. Adriana has been waiting patiently.
My dear Adriana!
Oh, Antipholus, I am Luciana. Adriana, your wife, is my sister.
Oh, right! But in my heart, you are the one, not she.
How can you say such things? I shall tell Adriana you have returned.
So, how is the undercover act going?
Has Adriana welcomed you home?
7 years ago, I set out in search of my brother. But alas, I have found my true love in my brother's wife's sister.
Your brother's wife's sister?
Luciana.
But you've only just laid eyes upon her. Love at first sight is just a joke, isn't it? Yeah. You're just busy from your journey.
Well, she seemed to look at me the same way. But you're right. My head is just giddy from lack of dinner.
You just thought you were in love.
Yes, but I'm not. I'm far too sane for that. Oh. In Verona, my late cousin Romeo was 3 times as stupid as my Dromio. For he fell in love and then he died of it. Poor half-wit. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spell. My head is not in the skies. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your eyes.
Though your cousin loved my cousin Juliet, loved her with a passion much more truly yet. Some poor playwrights wrote their dramas just for fun. It won't run.
This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spell. My head is not in the skies. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your eyes. This is my heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. This can't be love because I feel so well, but still I love to look in your, love to look in your, love to look in your eyes. Oh, I gotta get something to eat.
Today we gather in celebration of the contest of the Pierides.
As we recall, it was a singing contest between the Muses and the 9 daughters of Pierus.
Having been defeated, our Astro Muses returned to birds of flight. Not wanting to repeat history, let us raise our voices to the heavens and claim victory. Let's warm up, shall we? Forgive me my tardiness, but the oddest thing just happened to me.
Tell us, Luciana.
Well, I looked into my sister's husband's eyes, and it was as if he was somehow someone else. blame him? She was never the best wife to him. The person you speak of must be an imposter.
But let it be a lesson to us all. Once you find your true love, you've got to treat them right, and you'll never go hungry again.
Hawks and crows do not have wings, but the canary only sings. She is always on wings, so I've heard.
Eagles and storks are twice as strong.
Oh, the canary knows a song, but the canary gets along. Gilded bird, sing for your supper and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds always eat if their song is sweet to hear. Sing for your luncheon and you'll get dinner. Dine with wine of choice if romance is in your voice. I heard from a wise canary trilling makes a fellow willing. So little swallow now. Now is the time to sing for your supper. You'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't buy a crumb of bread. It says, so sing and you'll be fed. Now is the time to sing for your supper, and you'll get breakfast. Songbirds are not dumb. They don't have to buy a crumb of bread, as full as red, just sing instead. You don't have to buy even a crumb of bread instead. You'll be fed if you sing. Yes. So sing and you'll be
The Duke proclaims that if there is anyone who will pay the free, the Syracusian will be set free.
For this we tender him.
I, Antipholus, husband to... What's her name again?
Adriana?
Adriana? I shall pay the sum.
Antipholus, have 7 short years made you forget your father?
I've never seen my father in my life.
Oh, my boy, ashamed to see me in my misery.
Old man, Antipholus isn't from Syracuse. He was brought here from Corinth as a babe.
That's right, I was brought here from... What did you say?
Everyone, I've just received word from Antipholus, my sister's husband. He's in Syracuse searching for his twin brother.
My brother is in Syracuse looking for me, whilst I have been here in search of my brother? Therefore, Dromio is Dromio's brother?
Oh, brother.
This explains a whole lot.
So this Antipholus is not the one you thought he was.
Can you ever forgive my deception?
The heart is quicker than the eye.
The venom clamor of a jealous woman is more venomous than a mad dog's tooth.
What?
Shakespeare.
Luciana, father, we shall set sail for Syracuse at sunrise.
This is a terrible city.
The people are cattle and swine. There isn't a girl I call pretty, nor friend that I'd call mine.
And the only decent place on earth is the town that gave me birth.
You can keep your apples, you can keep your own. I'm a hometown person and I pine for home. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse. Though I've worn out sandals and my funds are low, there's a light that's burning in the patio. I wanna go back
person's lonely, it's good to know there's a light that's burning in the patio. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse. When the search for love becomes a mania, you can take a red boat to Albania.
I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back to dear old Syracuse.
Was that not incredible? Do you remember I said 4 days ago they met for the first time? What can you get them to do in 4 days? Well, I want to thank PPAC for believing in these young people and hosting this program. I'd also like you to join me in thanking some other people who have made this week a success. Next Stop Broadway is made possible by the Robert F. Stoico First Fed Charitable Foundation. Thank you, please. Jill and Larry Goldstein and the many generous donors to PPAC's annual fund. Thank you. With scholarship support from the Carrie Ann O'Donnell Memorial Fund, the City of Pawtucket, and Mayor Grebien. That's French. I don't live in Pawtucket. And also, we will have a moment of silence for an anonymous donor. Also, the ongoing commitment and support of the PPAC Board of Directors and the dedication of the PPAC staff, especially those noted on the second page of your program, including, of course, President Lynn Singleton. Thank you, Lynn. My longtime friend and general manager, Alan Chili. He's not my general manager, he's the general manager of the theater. Next Stop Broadway's company manager, Ricky Gresh, and program assistant, Chris La Liberté. This week's building and event staff, Matthew Pollock, Scott St. John, Dylan McMahon, Jonathan Taylor, and Nick Berardinelli, and of course, Amanda Mata and the tech crew. All right. On Wednesday, our professional photographer, Corey Martineau from Core Photography Productions, came here and took professional headshots of the cast members, and you'll be receiving them with an email. Have some patience on that. I think he's editing them right now. And to immortalize this week, a poster was created and the entire cast signed it. It's now hanging next to our posters from all the way back to when we started this program here, 2017. And we do have a cast member from 2017, so I want a nice, when she's there, a nice round of applause for her. But I'm going to show you the posters first. We are doing the program 2 weeks this year in Providence. So we're going to take a nice day off tomorrow and start all over again on Sunday. So we're going to add that poster, and then next year we'll add more and more posters till the battens are full. All right, that was all filler for the cast to change clothes. Now let's bring the entire cast back on stage. All right. Our returning cast from last year, please take your places. And returning 2021. We're not going to talk about 2020. From 2019. From 2018. And from 2017. Well, I definitely did not do this alone, and I want to introduce you to my staff. So first, our supporting players, Alice McGuigan, Lisa Zayas, Chelsea Rose, and Stephanie Stabile. Are you ready for the finale? All right, Maestro, if you please.
Show people. Show people. We're a special kind of people known as show people. We live in a world of our own. The audience with plenty to sit there and clap.
Testicles, Atticus Gold, Eunice Bristolic, Brandon Lopes, William McKenzie, Alexandra Mello, Nehemiah Montero, Daniela Morales, Naomi Norville, Xavier Osborne, Isaac Rosario, Kaya Patty, Talia Rankin, Owen Richard, Guy Roberts, Lorelei Soha, Max Soto, Josiah Tavara,